And welcome back to Like a Dragon. Over at this side of Koreatown, over by this gate here, it's a little secret that we should go check out.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Hey.
I believe this is like stat gated. Yeah, it's confidence gated based on this dialogue. And you know what? That's all it takes. Just showing these two guys that you're confident. That's the secret to getting into this other underground casino.
I mean, I just assumed it was a suit. To be honest.
It's a good thing we gotta have a nice clean suit.
Look, you don't want just anybody walking into your gambling hall.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I guess we can go enjoy more gambling.
Now, you know this gambling hall is actually legit because if they were scalping their players a lot, then they wouldn't have such shitty digs as this.
Alright, so there's some equipment here that we can buy too, some materials, some plates, I guess, if we just want hard cash. A couple CDs. I've never heard of the game Million God before in my life.
How dare you?
Oh, they got music CDs from, I guess, the Fist of the North Star pachinko machines. Let's just, buy some tags, I guess.
Yeah, this also goes back to, like the other casino where it's like, I'm never gonna play. I'm never gonna, like, want to accrue enough money to even bother with any of this, so...
Yeah. I am going to buy that shield, because equipment for the class that it belongs to is super fucking hard to come by for some reason. I'm also gonna buy this, anti-corrosion box cutter, because I think it can be upgraded to a pretty good weapon later down the line.
Which, again, goes back to, like, me hating how there's no, like, guide or singular, like, outlet to let you know, like, you've gotten this far in the tree of X different weapon.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could see a progression tree of sorts, but oh well. Anyway, let's go head over to the CanQuest taxi and check out this pair.
Hey, mister! It was my birthday yesterday!
Huh, you don't say. Suppose I should give you some sort of present.
Oh, well, you don't have to.
Would you like a crawfish?
Sorry. I guess I made it sound.
I've got a bunch of them.
Nonsense.
Oh no.
You're only gonna turn
I thought we already saved Nancy from you, old man.
But aren't you
These are
broke,
different.
mister?
How dare you assume they're all crawfish are the same?
Well,
I guess
you
crayfish?
got me there.
Crawfish.
But still.
Mister, isn't it hard enough just trying to survive out here? It's nice of you to think of me, though. Thanks.
Sure. You're a good kid, Shota-kun.
Oh, I'm gonna be late for cram school. I gotta go. See you later, mister.
Yeah.
It's an unfortunate name
Take
for a
care of
kid.
yourself.
I was trying not to draw attention to it, but yeah.
Look, folks, just don't Google it. That's really all that matters.
Well, the small child has dropped his handkerchief and has gotten away, so...
Probably better off handing it over to the old man.
I guess we'll just give it to, this guy. Why not? He seems to know the kid.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm sure we've talked about this before, but I don't understand why handkerchiefs are still a thing in for Japanese people.
I blame the British.
Do British people still use handkerchiefs?
No, but it's kind of like it's got that sort of heritage to it, like always having a handkerchief around.
I guess.
I mean, it's kind of like
Wow.
parents who always have a tissue.
Well, sure, I can understand tissues because at least those are disposable, but like with a handkerchief, it's like you blow your nose and now you got like snot all over a cloth that you're presumably going to still carry around.
Sure, but you do the same thing with, like, you don't dispose of the tissue immediately on use. That'd be littering. You toss it in a container, in a garbage. But with the and this shows you're clearly not above the age of like 60, in that you want to recycle, right? Like you save more money by having a tissue that you can, like a handkerchief or whatever, that you can wash and reuse.
I guess.
Like if you're fine with having a snot nose napkin or a handkerchief, tissue or whatever in your pocket for an hour, then what's the difference between an hour and 3 if you're eventually just gonna wash it?
Fine. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just not okay with
logic.
I'm just not okay with walking around with like snot in my pockets. But if other people are, then
flex a little bit.
Whatever. Anyway, let's we can go meet up with old man Janai over by the highball stand, and he's still trying to figure out a birthday present for the kid.
And you're gonna select the right option. Yeah?
Of course I am.
Very nervous right now.
I'll select the right option after we pick out the wrong options.
Boo.
Well, you know what? We'll go tame first. Let's get the kid a nice new game console.
Dude, I'm homeless.
That's okay. We can get him a PS5.
For sure.
Oh yeah, I suppose Ichiban probably wouldn't have seen the price of video game consoles in 2020.
I mean, you know, I don't want to judge or anything, but you would assume that he'd have had some time to himself. Just to, like, considering he keeps talking about Dragon Quest, you're telling me this guy didn't at any point in time after his release from jail be like, oh man, Dragon Quest, I remember that, and like look up even like old game consoles?
Something tells me Ichiban just like looked up Dragon Quest on his phone, found that he could play it on his phone, and just called it a day.
For my theory.
Alright, I think we're gonna need to take this one back to the drawing board. So yeah, the correct answer here is the homemade goods, and from that Ichiban just extrapolates, build him a bookshelf.
Now,
Which, hey.
Now we know Ichiban's
No.
dated because if he was really hip and into it, he would just get bookends.
But where would the bookends go if he doesn't have a shelf?
You'd think this kid doesn't have, like, a drawer or something? He puts his clothes away somewhere. Gotta have a nightlight or something.
Wait, you put your books in your drawers?
No, but, like, if you have, like, a cabinet or whatever to put clothes in, right? Like a dresser. On top of the dresser, you can put books.
But what if this kid's,
Bookend.
like, what if this kid's, dresser is just the underspace, under his bed?
Oh, well, the bookends are still within. Just have them standing up straight on the floor under your bed. Look, don't knock it till you try it. Or, live in, like, 200 square feet or whatever.
Well, in any case, you and I is gonna go get tools, and we're in charge of getting materials. If only there were something like a store that sold all sorts of hardware, like wood and nails.
Don't get me started. I'm feeling a song coming on.
So first stop is this small park at the north part of the bar district, where a bunch of karate students are training, I guess.
Alright, remember, he's gonna show him a better stance. He's gonna make him hold the board? Yep, that's how you get a better stance somehow. That's where he slaps him on the head. It says, crouch deeper. Have your back set straight.
That was a nice clean cut there.
Of course, you always punch with the grain, not against it.
Oh, that's what I've been doing wrong all this time.
Sup?
It's why, like, the displays of karate are, like, absolutely in no way impressive the moment you learn that. So I'm sorry I ruined it for everybody. It's like the one thing that is pretty straightforward.
Alright. So, in order to get these boards, we have to provide adequate sparring potential to replace the utility of the boards for them, I guess.
Of course.
So we're just gonna fight them. As you do.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you, really?
Fish in a barrel.
Right.
That's why I'm gonna throw darts up into the sky and kill them all.
Get serious.
I'm not that.
I'm just gonna go throw ink in this dude's face. And everybody else's face except for Numata somehow. Lucky you, kid.
I mean, it's really nice that that's a area of effect, but I think that just like reinforces the point of the issues we have with you can't target an entire group specifically. Except with some abilities, but
And even then, like, it is highly dependent on, like, enemy positioning.
yeah. Cool. You sent him to the Shadow Realm. Just wanted to let you know that.
Well, that's what happens when you, go up against the Office Ninja.
If you cross Ichiban. I'm noticing some parallels between Ichiban and Majima. The more powerful we grow.
So can we have your wood now, sir?
The phrasing, please.
I just really need his stiff boards for a project.
Yo.
I don't know why we went through all the trouble of fighting if he was, he was okay with just giving us a couple of them. Well, whatever, if he wants to send his students to the Shadow Realm, who am I to say no, right? Anyway, next stop is right outside the romance workshop. Oh, I see where we're getting the nails from now. Ichiban, are you sure that's a good idea?
Dude, we know someone literally, like, in this same parking lot that is a manufacturer of goods. She even said she'd do us a solid.
Yeah, just go ask her. It's fine.
Turn 90 degrees to your right and walk to that door.
It's probably more sanitary.
Tell her you love her. Just do it. Wait.
Show me what you got.
I got this.
I guess I should mention this side story opens up like in chapter 3. So I've just set the game to auto battle because, you know, these guys are not gonna pose a threat to us at all.
Oh man, can we talk about how, like, I hate the auto battle too?
The auto battle is not great, no.
The only reason auto battle is useful is by having the very important filter that Chaos had, which at the bottom left, if you're looking, said don't use skills. Incredibly important, because otherwise your team just completely wastes all their mana.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like, if a game has auto battle, if a game has auto battle, I always make sure that the AI cannot use my MP if it's on. I mean, I guess if it's like Final Fantasy 12, where like you can like plan out gambits and shit, and to tell your AI exactly how to fight, then maybe that's okay. But this is hardly as advanced as the gambit system, we'll say. But yeah, we got our nails now, courtesy of a nail bat.
Hell yeah.
All that's left to do now is turn in the tools and make the shelf.
Hey.
I have to imagine Ichiban got all sorts of weird stares as he was walking down the street with a nail bat in hand.
It's for a school project, is what he should say.
Yeah, I'll show you my certificate once I get it in a couple hours.
I'm accredited, he said. You idiot.
And this is why we don't use plywood that karate students were using as practice for wood chopping.
Because, again, he was sitting along the grain, not against it.
Yeah, come on, Ichiban, you learned the lesson. Like, just teach your pal there.
Mm-hmm. Dude, where'd you get the bandsaw to, like, make curved cuts?
He learned some advanced wood cutting techniques while messing up the other boards.
Is that why the 3 boards at the back are all crooked?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, dude, just give it to him.
Whoa.
I don't respect you anymore. That's why my back is turned.
Oh,
Here's my business card, kid. You ever want a confectionery? You come to me.
huh?
Try our senbei. They're delicious. I would give you one of the ones in my pocket right now, but Janai here has something more important to give you.
Yeah, Arigato to you too, kid.
Well, don't that make your heart feel all warm and fuzzy inside?
Yeah.
Really now?
Hi.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. We know a guy down the street who has a great boiled veggie salad. And if we're lucky, he might have some seafood. Well, that wasn't the end of the sub-story, so if we head over to, right around the corner from Rose Blossom Cabaret or whatever it's called, it's the shelf.
Hmm? Huh? Oh! Oh.
Well, points for trying, Ichiban, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the money I used to make it.
He found out where the nails came from.
Damn. They were really the entire thing is that there's exposed nails, and the kid was worried of getting tetanus.
Yeah, yeah, I don't blame him.
You see, the tragic backstory is the kid isn't vaccinated. His parents don't want
Too soon?
No, never too soon. Vaccinate yourself and your children, for fuck's sakes. As someone who has family members who refuse to be vaccinated, fuck them. Tell them to get the vaccine. Don't be a moron about this shit. That was my PSA for the day. Stay tuned for episode 35 where I complain about other shit.
I wonder how far along vaccination rates will be once this episode actually goes up.
That depends if you're talking about America or Canada.
I just meant, like, in general.
Oh. Not as high as we would like, but progress, regardless, being made.
Yeah, that's about what I'm expecting.
Huh? Mate!
Surprise! It was man in suit all along.
Son of a bitch.
How dare he trample on the hard work of the homeless?
Sumanno.
Charity? Sir, do you even know what day it is?
I'll never log off.
Ano! Hey. Dameda.
You know, he's only doing this because he can afford to pay off the cops.
Oh, 100%.
practice.
Threatening Man is certainly a moniker. So threatening, he gets taken down by a box cutter.
Damn, owned. Look, I'll be honest. Yeah, you know what? I have guns and I can run away in a pinch, but I'd probably also lose to a box cutter. If I was unarmed, I too would lose against a box cutter.
There.
His birthday?
I don't have stand your ground laws. Also, I'm not stupid.
No, it's not that. Dad's been working really hard ever since Mom passed away.
Wait, who are you?
I can't blame him for forgetting.
Oh, you know, the kid we made a bookshelf for.
Oh, right, he has a voice.
A parent who forgets their child's birthday has failed at being a parent.
Dad.
That's why it's my duty to reveal to you that I am not your real father. You were adopted.
It was all for you. But maybe that was a mistake.
I like how the Yakuza games unironically tell people that violence solves everything.
Similar, you and I.
Yeah, it's pretty
Problem
much
with
the
your
answer for
landlord?
every...
Beat him up!
Before I ended up on the street.
Problem with the bank teller at the bank telling you don't have enough money funds to cover your next bill? Punch him!
I grew up in a poor house.
There's a ghost in your apartment? Chase him down!
I worked from morning till night.
Get the baseball
Make sure
bat.
My kids wouldn't have to go through the same thing.
You need some nails? Get the baseball bat.
How it might affect them. In the end, my family gave up on
Chef
me.
put too much mayo on your sandwich?
Here I am.
Murder!
Lost sight of what was really.
No, we don't murder here.
Oh, sorry, that's right.
Failure is a
Manslaughter.
natural part of life. Some failures you can take back, and some you can't. And that's where we differ, you see. I'd say you still have a chance, don't you think?
A chance?
Redemption?
Come here, son. We're gonna make a better bookshelf.
Dad, are you sure about that bookshelf?
Well, what's wrong? If I'm buying you books, you're gonna need a bookshelf.
Bare minimum, we should at least get some wood varnish on
Now that I
this.
look at it, it's not a bad bookshelf.
Dad,
It's missing some anchor points. I can't put it up against the wall directly. It gives you the bookshelf.
This is for your troubles.
I'm pretty sure he had it in his right hand.
Sorry about earlier.
See? Gone.
I think I'll take that change you mentioned.
Take out some.
This guy's a magician.
Of course.
If I remember right, the sacrifice stone is one of those items you get in RPGs where you equip it and then it saves you from certain death once, and then the stone itself shatters.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds about right.
With your dad
I'm
now?
I'm blanking at the moment if it's different.
Yeah, admittedly, I've never used it in this game, but it can be real helpful, especially since, you know, game over if Ichiban loses all his HP.
But you're dead wrong.
Yeah, but
Your gift wasn't dirty.
the
or
problem I have with it is
You made that bookshelf
very
wrong.
similar to other
That's
other
the best
items
kind of
where
person anyone could ever ask for.
you're in such a better position by just having items that would boost your attack or defense rather than having to rely on because like especially in this game, if something just like wipes you out completely to the point where you die, you're not surviving the next attack they have.
Yeah.
They're generally like powerful enough that whatever you're doing to get like just your ass handed to you, you should just go back to your latest save and go elsewhere or, you know, grind.